I'm a Baltimore City school teacher and I teach graphic arts and printing. It has allowed me to put things in a more organized position instead of just being more detailed with it. As instructors, we do our lesson plans, but we don't figure out the why, don't figure out how much time it's going to take us. And one thing about that 602 taught us was to go ahead and allocate a certain amount of time so we would be able to stay on task. And it allows me to go ahead and figure out how long the lessons are going to take. I need to stretch it out more, be a little bit more detailed with it. So it's helped me out there. It's probably been able to allow me to understand some of the things that goes on beyond the teaching level, which is where I'm interested in. How to go ahead and how to upgrade a program, what kind of value is in the program, and do some kind of evaluation instead of just with my students, but on a systematic level. For me, it was project-based, and that's what I work best. It was not so much read a book, answer a couple questions in the chapter. The diversity of the students, we were allowed to just feed off each other and just interact. And a lot of things that I learned but just by hearing somebody else ask a question, and just framed it a little bit different. And so that allowed me to go ahead and learn a little bit better. Theory, I don't necessarily struggle with, but it was the hands-on. Although the program is listed under education, you could use this for just about anything or any type of profession. It is not geared towards training. It is not geared towards analysis. You could float so many different levels and avenues with it, and that's what I would probably tell them. It's a versatile program. I conducted a security training for my church and was able to break it down, and so the first class that I took, 602, was just perfect. So now to go beyond with the other things that I'm doing will allow me to take a little bit further and actually create a whole manual that we hopefully be able to share with some of the other churches.
Okay, great.
Lucked into one course, which is the consultant class, which is probably would be in my top 3. That issues in consulting class was beyond more than what I expected. I was not able to get into one class and fell into this one, and I would fall into it again if I had to. But the way, the method in which it is taught, the hybrid, online, and in person, all of them were just a benefit for me. They really work well. And I think any adult learner would be able to get something out of all of the courses. Got in there, the instructors were just so personable that I could talk to them outside if I had any issues. And the classmates, it seemed like every class that I've taken, we all just meshed together. And so I not only had classmates, but I wound up developing some friendships within the program, and that was probably the extra added benefit of the program.